All right, we back. So this time we're working on Ciryl Gane, UFC 310. Just going to showcase the fact that honestly, straightforward fighter. Use your one twos, use your teeps. 96 punch speed, 99 switch stance, 99 kick speed. Use your kicks and punches. Roundhouses, teeps, one twos. The key to Ciryl Gane. Now, honestly, other things you can work on with his 97 accuracy is just pick your shots. But also, you're not grappling with him. But if you want to and beat somebody up real bad, you could go for the submission. Then on top of that, great cardio, great chin. I mean, health is good, striking is fantastic. He has a 5-star jab, 5-star teep to the body. His body roundhouse is great. You work the stamina with the body kicks, you work the head with the one twos, add a calf kick in there. That's your game plan. And just stay around on the outside. Let's go into the fight. All right. So now we back in the fight. We got a Tyson of all things. Loves throwing the overhand. On top of that, he's throwing it again. As you see, I'm looking for the block counter. The main thing here, if they want to throw anything heavy, like a big strike, like an overhand on your lead hand, always look for that block counter. That is always there. Now, main thing here, he kind of switched up with a 1-2. I'm just going to try and slip now, just to give him a different look. He clipped me there. And honestly, when somebody's being sporadic and just throwing power shots like this, take your time because you will run into something because they're throwing dumb. So it's going to be hard to predict someone playing like they don't have a game plan. Trying to work the teeps there. Tried to block counter there, it didn't come out. Sometimes inputs drop. As you can see, followed up, got a block counter there. Worked the lead hook again. He's not defending it. If someone's not defending, just do what you do. Stay in your game plan. Never stray from it. And we still working. We pushing the jab out there a little bit. Main thing here, work your teep. I don't know why it's lagging like that, but we're gonna keep working block counters if he throws that overhand. And the main thing here, this is how Ciryl Gane finds his success. Working on the outside, someone gets over aggressive. He counters well. He works in there. He uses his weapons. He works the body to get them tired. And he just stays roaming with counters and good striking. I mean, he's one of the faster heavyweights, real agile. I mean, it's really just a discrepancy between heavyweights outside of like him and Tom Aspinall. The main thing here, especially if he works on it in 310, working his distance. Now that's gonna be kind of hard against Volkov, honestly. But in my opinion, he could find a victory here just by being fast. Again, like that, finding his counters with block counters, things like that. Work the body. Everybody gets tired. Nobody is invulnerable to body damage. If he can get to a point where he is outpacing Volkov, which honestly, I don't know if he'll outpace him, but he could outstrategy Volkov. He could just stick to his game plan and work to his weapons better. However, Volkov is dangerous, been on a little of a career resurgence, been finding I mean they work kind of the same. They're really good strikers that work outside of rangy strikes, one twos, teeps, and roundhouses. So it's a great matchup ranking wise, but could possibly lead to them both being too respectful. But honestly, I think there might be a finish in that fight. Now here, I'd been working the counter shots all fight, and it led to his eye swelling up. Doctor comes in. It's not going to stop it. Tip is if you ever think there's going to be a doctor stoppage, if the clock is still at the top and you can see the time, they're not going to stop it. If it goes away, that means the fight's over. So always look for that when it's a doctor stoppage. Now the game is just lagging and it's glitched out for some reason after a doctor stoppage. And if you see this, your game's going to unexpectedly end. This is one of the glitches that's been kind of apparent. I've run into it twice, and there it is. On to the next fight. Now here we got a Daniel Cormier, a sporadic Daniel Cormier. He's fighting ridiculously, so we're gonna work our teeps. Anytime you fight a DC, his body health is really low, and when you see people just he gets the takedown here. But when you see people just moving their head left and right, instead of using your jab, use your lead hook. Use your lead hook as the jab, honestly, because eventually they're gonna run into something. And if they run into something, that's a stun for you, that's a knockdown for you. As you see there, I'm working the hooks and I'm pulling because he likes to throw hooks as well. But since he's slip hooking and throwing the rear hook on my lead side, I could technically um, just look for the block counter instead. If they start slip hooking on your lead hand, you can block counter them, and since they're leaning, does a little bit more damage. Uh, but again, here, you're gone. You just want to find your ways to get up. He's getting up for me, which makes no sense. I don't know what this DC's game plan was, but hey, we're here. Again, though, focusing back on 310. Gane does things like this all the time. He can grapple on the feet. He can work his ways to keep it standing. He is not uncomfortable on the ground. He does have submission wins. He counters well, just like that. When someone bobbleheads, don't throw rapidly. Just take your time and pick your shots, by the way. But yeah, and Gane is honestly, a top three striker in that division. It depends on where you rank Volkov and Aspinall. I'd argue that Aspinall is quite clearly the best striker right now. He has a wide arsenal, but Gane is up there. And when he's firing on all cylinders, he can get people out of there. He's still a heavyweight. It's not like you're watching flyweights, and if you just pop shot counter, it's probably not going to result in a finish. If Gane pop shots you and catches you clean, just like just like he did against Tuivasa, he lands a hard counter off of like a pivot, lights out. So I mean, it's still heavyweight fighting. A finish can happen. Just be on the lookout for him to use all his weapons. Now, right here, don't know why he's letting me up. I don't know if he. I don't know what his game plan is. I'm just getting up, reasserting where I want to be on the octagon, circling to the center. He kept hooking and trying to do something there. Just throw the flying knee. Almost got him gone. Didn't want to stay in DC's guard in case he reversed it. Now, there, he goes into a front kick. The wall is just spiraling down on him. Nothing good is happening to him here. So he's losing the striking battle. He can't find his distance. I'm working the body. I'm working the 1-2s. I tried to hook him there, but it didn't go to my advantage. There we go. See, he slip hooked and I block countered it. Now here we get to it. We try to get him out of there because there's less than 10 seconds. So even if he reverses, there's nothing dangerous there. And he didn't have fun with that. So he's gonna quit on the stool. So with that being said, appreciate y'all watching. Like and subscribe. See you next video.